Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Natalie Doney Racing. Today I'm going to be showing you Xavier's home-built motion sprint car racing simulator. Honestly, I think it's really cool and it is so much more realistic than our other racing simulator that we got a few years back, and I'm really excited to show you. So let's get into the video. Hi Xavier.
Hi, Natalie.
So, you built a simulator.
Yep.
I think it's pretty cool. I got some footage of me on it and Xavier showing around the simulator as it's in motion. You should tell us about it.
Well, it's a motion simulator. I built the frame out of some drop tubing here at and Chassis. It's basically the same layout as a regular sprint car cockpit, but a little different for the seat mounts in the back, and it's kind of missing a few of the other parts you have on a real sprint car, but it's just enough to have a simulator and have all the parts working for it. The bottom rail, it's got some extensions and some spuds through them to attach these actuators, and I've got a little mount for my shifter, custom wheel base mount. That honestly, it was the trickiest part on here because I had to get it all out here and at the right angle, and it was kind of just floating there, and had to tack it with one hand at some spot that was touching so the tubing didn't blow away. But it's been a really fun project, and it's still a work in progress. I got another 3 degrees of freedom to add to the motion, get it moving around a little more. It's got Oculus VR, just because I think if you're going to have a motion simulator, you need the VR, unless you're going to get your monitors moving with the rig, but it's a whole different controversial topic. But it's got seat belts, full containment seat, steering wheel, custom pedals. They're sprint car pedals. I made a little master cylinder over here. You can put a spring in, or like rubber in there to make it feel as realistic as you want. And the pedals are both attached to potentiometers that go into a microcontroller that I programmed for the pedals. And eventually I want to upgrade the brake pedal to a load cell, so it's not movement based and it's force based, just like the master cylinder and the brake pedals, the brake system in the real car. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed building it, and it still got some stuff to do to it.
Have you thought of potentially making simulators to sell? Because I think this is really cool and you could get a lot of profit off of it.
Well, I thought about it, but really it's a matter of having time for it. I think the parts for it are, in its current state, are fairly accessible, and eventually if I do sell it, I'll have a more finished, completed model with some upgrades and some other things to kind of clean up the cables and stuff. But I've thought about it, and it's possible.
Yeah. Tell us about why you wouldn't have much time. What's going on to fill up all your time right now?
Well, first of all, I've got work here at Austin Chassis. As much as I can get in during the week, whenever I'm also going to school during the day, getting my associates in engineering. I'm also at the racetrack on the weekends, obviously, and I think once I get school finished, I'll have some more time to kind of do what I want, but that most of that time will be spent developing some cool stuff on the race cars and finishing up the simulator.
Thanks for talking.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching and sticking around to see the whole video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Bye!
Is it recording?
Yeah.
It is recording.
It is recording.
Edit this out.
Maybe.